Yeah. Well, it's just done.
Okay, it's just done. Right.
Who's that?
Run to the flowers.
Oh, now it's right by that hole.
Oh my god, look at the guy sitting on the bar.
Oh, happy normal.
He's a boy here. Start your food.
It may be.
You're just visiting for the festival?
Yes.
And so what's your first impressions of Enclosure 99 Humans?
It's really interesting. I'm thinking if I were in a theater and the dancers were staring straight at me, I mean, even in a theatrical setting, I think it would be a little bit disconcerting. And somehow having them in the enclosure, I don't know if it makes them just a little different than human.
Yeah.
But it just sort of meeting their stare feels very comfortable.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It really makes me focus on how they're spending their time, and then that really makes me think of how I spend my time.
Fantastic.
Because I mean, they don't have computers to play with, but it's you do a little something and then you wait for something interesting and then you kind of watch around and then you do a little something. I don't know. It feels very human.
That's great.
They're much more aware of us than, I mean, it's interesting having them in the zoo setting that you're going and looking at other enclosures in the zoo. And the animals are just doing whatever.
Yeah.
And they don't seem to be, most of them, very aware of people watching. Whereas these animals seem much more tuned in to when people are here. But I figure most people who see this came to the zoo because they wanted to come to the zoo.
Yes.
And the children especially, when they walk in and see it, their reactions are wonderful.
I can believe that because the kids, they'll go ahead and they'll ask the questions like, are they real or can they talk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the parents are just, they seem to like they don't quite know how they should react or something, and they're uncomfortable maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if they have a bigger construct of what a zoo is and what you're supposed to see in a zoo. And this is not part of that construct.
Why are you not dancing then?
Yeah. And have you had other reactions? I mean, like the little kid who kind of went into ape mode.
Yesterday we had 2 kids for about half an hour imitating the dancers and the dancers imitating the kids. It was fantastic, and that was really encouraging parents as well who just let it keep happening. It's great. So lots and lots of... That's the place I'm particularly interested in, is this crossover between where the performance is happening.
How long do people spend in the enclosure?
7 hours a day. 14 days, yeah.
Wow.
I think it deserves a round of applause. Developing this movement, as I say, is the next one. Highly skilled. I may have to go in there and separate in a minute, but I think we should be okay. We're now developing, there's something called choreography.
They were sometimes doing things where someone would start a movement pattern and the others would fall in. Is it pure improvisation?
It's improvised, yeah.
So there's nothing that like a kind of score that you've set up.
There's some scores that we've set up, but the times that they do it is all up to them, and if they join in or not is all up to them. So they're actually a really tight group.
No, what's